Glarex here, back to another video, and today I'm doing a story time video, just a little talking about how I started YouTube, why I started YouTube, you know, where I got the idea to start YouTube, and actually this gameplay was submitted by a fan. Oh my god, is it amazing? It is absolutely incredible. I'm sorry, it's insane. I was watching it. I'm not gonna tell you what he ended up with, but just watch the whole gameplay. Insane. Let's get back to the topic. So, when I started YouTube, I was about 9, something younger. I remember I used to love watching Minnesota Burns or something like that, and he used to be my favorite YouTuber, and I used to watch him a lot. And he was really like, I was like, oh shit, you know, I want to start recording gameplay. And for like a month, you know, like when you're really obsessed with something, you like search it up and like do like 100% the research on it. Well, I was doing like all the research on capture cards. And I wanted to get this Elgato, but I thought it would be really, really expensive, and it really was, because it was like at the time they were like $198 or something, $200, and it was really expensive. I got a coupon code my mom got, but that's another story. So I remember with this Elgato, and I was like, oh damn, you know, $198, you know, no one would be able to get this, and you know, I was thinking, and really when I was 9, I wasn't really gonna be able to use it for anything. But I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel. Like, I was like, that's what I knew I wanted to do. And I thought all I needed was an Elgato, and that'd be good. So I did a lot of research, and I found out that you could actually through theater mode. Back then it was Black Ops 2. Through theater mode, you could record your gameplay. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do this. And I realized you could only like put it on to like the Elite website back then. You couldn't even upload to YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I put this really crappy gameplay onto Elite, I don't know, like some like Elite Black Ops 2 thing. Wasn't even YouTube. And then I called myself and it was crazy then, cause like, so I thought I was a YouTuber because I had one video on this Elite thing, and it wasn't really anything. Until one day, back then I had really long hair. I had really long hair back then. And everyone used to try to get me to cut it. I remember that. People that know me would know that I had really long hair. Maybe I'll show a picture one day. But everyone would try to get me to cut it, including my parents. And it was one day, I think it was like a Tuesday, right? And I didn't go to school that day. And what happened is that my dad was going out to get a haircut. So, you know, like, okay, it's like, I did not want to cut my hair. It was kind of like a phase. I just didn't want to cut my hair. I had no idea what was going on. But, so I knew that he really wanted me to cut my hair. My mom really wanted me to cut my hair. Most people that I knew were like, you know, trying to get me to cut my hair. And I don't know why I wanted it. I really think I wanted it because everyone else didn't like it. I don't know. I didn't want to let them win in a sense. So okay, so we go to the barbershop, and I'm like, I'm just going there. I don't tell my dad that I'm actually planning on actually cutting all my hair off. And I tell my dad when it comes up, because I'm gonna get like a trim, like that's what I usually get, like a very small haircut. And I tell my dad, you know, if I cut all my hair off today, will you buy me like a 200? I think I made it sound more than it was. So he would like, I forgot. But like, I want to get some guy off for $200, and he was so excited. The minute I asked him, he pretty much said yes. So there I am, you know, about to get this Elgato, and I cut all my hair off, and that was a big thing because everyone like didn't even recognize me. It was like total unrecognized. No one could recognize me at all. It was just like crazy. And so I'm finally getting this Elgato, and we did like 7-day shipping. It was like just free, and it took me a whole week to get it. And I finally get it. In the mail, and I'm like, oh wow, look at this! I got this little box in it. It's a rectangle, and it's cool. And I didn't know what to do with it. Like, I didn't even know how to connect it to my computer. I didn't even know. Actually, at that time, I didn't even know I needed a computer. I was so clueless to what Elgato was, and so. The only thing I knew was recording gameplay, and I just really I knew that stuff, like all the capture cards, how much it cost. I knew that part. And so I learned, you know, I found like a setup tutorial. My dad was helping me, and I had no computer. Because I thought, okay, so now I need a computer. But then I realized that there was a desktop. It was a huge desktop, like bigger than my body and my head combined. It was like huge. And it was in the other room. I was like, okay, let me carry that into the living room. So like I can connect the Elgato and I can make gameplays. I don't even know what I wanted to make. Like, so I carry this huge computer into the living room and I drop it on my toe, like this huge, and the computer didn't break. That would have been really suckish, and it really hurt. And oh my god, like I was so excited, so I kept on like dragging it across the ground, not even knowing, like I was so clueless to what things were back then. And I take the computer and I put it in the living room, and I connect it to my Elgato. Of course, that took a few hours because I had no idea what an Elgato. I had no idea how to set it up, but I finally, you know, figured it out. My dad told me, that wasn't me. And then I connect it, and I have an Elgato. I didn't really know what to do with it. Like, I was excited that I could actually now record gameplay. So I actually started recording gameplay, and I started recording random stuff. And actually, I recorded campaign. I don't know why. I was like, okay, let's record campaign. So I started recording campaign. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this up to YouTube. I wasn't even thinking of putting any commentary, but then I realized, you know, maybe I can, because I had a headset. So I thought, since I can, I will. And so, okay, so then I realized I can't post campaign. So I finally get to a multiplayer game, and I forgot I didn't die in the video. That's why I posted it. I didn't die. I thought I had this concept back then that if you die in the video, it's not a good video. You can't like upload it. It's just like not good. So I remember I went like, it wasn't even good. I went like 6 kills and 0, and it just happened really fast. And the video was like a minute video, and I'll actually put a link in the description if you really want. I'll put a link. Maybe I'll put it in the description. It was a terrible. First of all, I didn't have any editing software, so I had to get a free version of it. And the editing software put like a little thing in the middle saying demo mode, and it was terrible. I'm like, oh my god, yes, demo mode. And I promised everyone that I would fix it. And I used to spam comments a lot. Now you can't do that because of like the bot thing that puts it into like a different category. I used to bot spam a lot. And I used to get like, comment. I used to comment everywhere. I used to get like a lot of people coming to my videos, and everyone was like laughing at like how terrible it was. And I remember like I made a promise that like comment anything you want to see at all, anything of like any game, anything. And they put in games that I still do not know what they are today. Like they put in like this. There were such random games. I'm like, oh, like I still don't know what the games are. They're not even known games. Like there's like weird games. So I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Not one of them asked for a regular game that I had, like Black Ops 2. Not one of them. No one wanted to see Black Ops 2. And I was like, oh, so I'm gonna post Black Ops 2 anyway. And I posted like 2 videos, and I was like, this is not working. And I took a break for a really long while, and then I got back into it, and I posted another 2 videos, and if you watch the video, every single fact in that video is 100% wrong. There's not one fact in that video that actually could pass as maybe correct. Not at all. That's really what happened, guys. Thanks for watching. This was submitted by a fan. Tell me what you think of his gameplay. I thought it was really cool. Like 246 and 1. That's damn right. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Glad you're out.